A library is filled with the wonders of the world. Each page in a book can educate you on many vital aspects of life. However, you don't have to go to a facility to obtain educational material to guide your thoughts and experiences. Each one of us possesses our own unique library. The chapters in the book we call life convey lessons learned. Every day, God wakes us up. He allows you to take another step towards destiny to acquire tools to assist in completing your purpose. Some chapters in our life are principles that we have written, sealed, and are not meant to be reopened. Each chapter had a purpose during that moment and acknowledges a lesson of the past. If you reopen that chapter, you are forced to add additional information to a scenario that had a previous ending. A week ago, I decided to navigate the forgotten novels of my life. I excavated an untold story that I appreciated during the time God presented that person to me. But I swore I would never regenerate that individual back into my life. However, at a weak and vulnerable moment, I couldn't help it but to entertain those unhealthy memories. One bad move welcomed characters of my past that I thought I had buried. Before I could get control of my manuscript, the hurt of my past haunted my present journey. Unconsciously, I began to add part 2 to the story and rearrange thoughts that decomposed the lesson. I began to believe that a character of my past had changed, and maybe he did. I found out that the only real change was time, and in my eyes, due to unforgiveness, that individual had manifested into the person that he had always been. Through God's grace, I managed to close the book once again without any long-term consequences. Unfortunately, I rewrote an ending and endured a lesson that was not a part of my ultimate plan. I say all this to say it's called history or Exodus for a reason. Some books are meant to be left on the shelf so long that the cobwebs create a covering that will not allow you to decipher the title. Never discard the books in your library because you have to remember where you've been in order to know where you are going. Last night, I not only closed a book that should have never been reopened, but I also added 2 more to the shelf. Now I ask you, what books do you need to shut? And how long will you keep trying to rewrite an ending that has no positive purpose in your life? A reason, a season, or a memory. The past.
Standing here waiting for a train that may never come. I saw the signs, I read the book. I should have had a second